Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Primetime Poulton. With me, best friend Sean for the Best Friend Show. I'm
Yeah,
tongue-tied. Not a good start, Sean.
yeah, I do. It's all good.
So we're missing someone.
Phil's got Crohn's.
Phil doesn't have Crohn's. I
Phil's
mean,
got
as far as
Crohn's.
Phil has something wrong with him. He's like who's that character in American Pie who always
Stifler.
No, not Stifler. He's definitely not
Oh,
Stifler.
he's
The
definitely
other
Stifler.
guy, the guy who has the bathroom problems.
Jim,
The MILF hunter. Never mind. Sean, how you been, man?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I've been good. I just got up from a nap, so you know, it was.
You look hungover.
I feel it, but I've been drinking in a very long
Yeah,
time.
we got a lot of people in the chat, man. We got
Cool.
Darren Wagner. People,
Hey,
let me tell you
Darren.
about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me to the end.
That's
That if
facts.
that doesn't
That's facts.
describe you, I don't know what does. We got Replicator. Will this be as disappointing as Bancroft show? It hasn't started off well, so
Yeah,
strap and enjoy the ride. Leroy, nothing is ever that disappointing, Rob.
Optimism.
Except for Molotov Meerkat, maybe. I don't know what that is.
I think putting a cat in a Molotov and chucking it, it's like, in that case,
Hail the moral
cool.
compass of Comicsgate. Thank you, Lord Crackhead.
Hello, Crackhead.
Moral Compass's channel is where was all come to regain our bearings. Truth. Leonardo. Hail to the chat. Leandro,
Yeah.
My bad. So it's Bancroft CG intervention stream. Let's do this. Bancroft is TMC's arch enemy. True. Bancroft, no, the moral compass.
Oh.
Try to follow along, Sean. Yeah, Bancroft called me just a writer, Mark Poulton, which I took great offense to. I believe he called me just a writer because I fulfilled 5 books in 1 year. Basically, I took the whole industry during a time where everyone was crying, "Where's my books? Where's my books?" I said, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." And I put all of Comicsgate on my back, and I fulfilled 5 books in a year. Just a writer, though. Lord Crackhead agrees. Waiting on Phil. Oh, what's up, Primetime?
Hey, Primetime.
At least I won't get timed out. No.
Show's still early.
Yeah, well, nobody makes the moral compass wait. Phil is heretic. Absolutely. A heretic. My bad. All right. Oh, we got Bancroft here as well.
Awesome. So, Bancroft, how you doing?
All right. Mark is Atlas. Truth. Sean.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Well, I believe it's the anniversary of the passing of one of our favorite Corys. If you just want to jump into it, it's a tough subject.
Absolutely.
You know, I got my tissues.
My all-time favorite actor passed away yesterday, 11 years ago. Corey Haim, one half of the two Corys, star of Lost Boys, star of License to Drive, Prayer of the Roller Boys, Silver Bullet. List just goes on and on. Fast Getaway 2. I love Corey Haim. He was the best. When I was young, I wanted to be Corey Haim. As I became an adult and found out all the crap he had to deal with, I no longer wish to be Corey Haim. You watched that Corey Feldman documentary?
Yeah. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that was terrible.
I can't look at Charlie Sheen the same way anymore.
Oh no, no way. Yeah, the way that Hollywood just chews these kids up and spits them out is terrible.
If you haven't watched it, what I mean is he fucked him. He fucked a little boy. It's disgusting. Gross. Fuck you, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. That's his new name is Charlie Sheen.
So he passed away 11 years ago. Oh my gosh. Better late than never. McNulty is here.
Better late than never. I'll take. Maybe that should be my gimmick. I come in late to add the spice, like on the final seasoning.
All right, give your excuse why you were late, and we'll let the chat rate how good of an excuse that was.
No, I had a telehealth appointment.
All right, that sounds so, yeah.
It sounds like something you could have texted over. Like,
I mean, you want to see my lab results?
But the Crohn's always.
You know, here's the thing. I did get. I know. I feel like I'm an old man. The viewers don't want to hear this, but tough shit. Here we go. That's. You know what? That should be our gimmick, Sean. We hate our audience.
I don't. I love my audience.
I don't. I love my audience.
Okay, fine. Then
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Phil.
The Ahrendt stuff has the best audience around. Hard facts. Just saying.
I say the people right here are the best around. Without them, I'm just a writer, Mark Poulton. With them, I'm the moral compass.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Speaking of the moral compass, Lord Crackhead says it's the moral compass's destiny to end the tyranny of Bancroft and stop his genocide of my people. Look out, Bancroft, I'm coming for you. Bancroft says, no, you misunderstand. I said Mark is just a writer.
Clarification is key.
Darren says, I bet the moral compass's back hurts after carrying the burden of Comicsgate on his shoulders. Hey, man, I don't know if you've been following me on Instagram. You know, over there, I'm still Primetime Poulton. Some people call me Pretty Boy Poulton because I post selfies right before we go live. But I also post a lot of stuff from the gym. I've been working out the back to carry that load. So, yeah, Leroy, no one's buying Bancroft's lies. Hail Sean Aaron, you got some fans, man.
Yeah, it's Leandro, that's my guy. Hail Leandro.
Yeah.
I'll see him later.
It's just because Mark is just that he is the. Is that English?
I think it's Australian.
Yeah, someone needs to decipher that for me.
Who's watched Lord of the Rings? Maybe we could get that.
Oh my gosh! Let's talk about Lord of the Rings.
No, let's not. Indeed, let's not. Oh my God!
What?
It was. I spent like 9 hours of my life watching people walk. Like I thought that was just a joke. No, it's reality. And then Magneto could kick Gandalf's ass first and foremost. Like if I had an Ian McKellen battle, it would be Magneto would beat the shit out of Gandalf. Gray, white, whatever.
Whoa.
Sean, are those women's sunglasses?
I don't know. I took that from a rest stop some years ago, so they could be. I don't know the difference.
I think they look great on you.
Thank you.
Replicator thinks you would do really well in Hollywood.
Well, $5 is $5.
Amanda B in the house. I do have sunglasses like those 3 pair because you're stylish like Sean.
Or she just steals from gas stations like I do. It's like, oh, those look cool. I'm too lazy. Don't.
Kick Phil.
Thanks, Leroy.
Wow.
At least you showed up, man.
Yeah.
Redemption. Always redemption.
Prime time is the right time. All right, we'll get back to this.
Let's
kick him now.
Dead kid. So Corey's dead.
Phil McNulty, where do you stand on Corey Haim? You a fan?
Can't say I can't. Before my time. I'll say that before my time.
All right. So anyway, Sean.
Listen, if I got kicked because of Corey Haim, I will gladly take another boot.
Phil, what am I going to do with you, man? Come on.
No.
The Lost Boys, greatest vampire movie ever. Doesn't mean anything to you?
No.
How old are you?
All right. You got to talk to your boy.
Talk
All
to
right.
my boy. He's your boy.
How old are you, Phil?
I am 33, turning 34.
I get
So
just
there's the
things I'm far
problem.
older than you.
There's the problem. He was born in you're born in 1987, right?
1987.
Lost Boys came out in 1987.
Right.
So
you should know.
I mean,
No, I was born in November of 87, so that's late. That's late 87.
well, you had about 5 months then to have watched that movie.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No, that
No, the
doesn't
movie
make
came out
sense.
before you.
Yeah,
My bad.
we're-
I'm the moral compass. I'm not the mathematician. All right.
No,
Wow.
the first movie I ever saw was the 1989 Batman movie when I was 2.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. So back to this dead
So-
guy. We're really sad and it sucks.
Phil ruined it. Let's just move on. Sean, have you read anything this week?
I didn't read because I can't read, but I think I brought this up.
You looked at
when
the
we were-
pictures?
Always.
Yeah.
From Michael Turner, the best of the Michael Turner. So if
Yeah.
you're into art, it's his pencil scans. Well, no, those are inks. So if you want to learn how this guy did his awesome shit, it's great to practice, to look at. It's cheap. Beautiful chicks. Michael Turner, all the way. Give it a shot. And it's not that much. So
That was very good, Sean. You did that was like a 5th grade book report.
I just woke up.
It's like the boxcar children of comics.
One time when I was in 7th grade, I wrote the notes in my hand. So I was reading it like this. And then I would wipe and get out of my head.
So earlier this week, I did an unboxing Action Force comics from Valaverse. I read the first one. Man, these are really good. For those that don't know, Hasbro basically just abandoned the Action Force trademark, and this guy Bobby Vala snatched it up. He snatched up the Steel Brigade trademark and then signed Sergeant Slaughter to a licensing agreement and put out his own figures that are in the same scale the new G.I. Joe figures. They're awesome. I have a couple on pre-order, but I read the comic book. It's pretty good. It's about basically America in the future is in turmoil. All the states have basically broken up from each other and their own solo entities, and there's no armed forces, so they all hire these private contractors to protect their borders and enforce laws, and that's the Swarm. So basically, it's like their Cobra. So that's where we're at after the first issue. But you can tell this is going to lead to Action Force coming together and uniting the country. It's good stuff, man. Especially if you're a longtime GI Joe fan. So you got Steel Brigade in there. You got Sergeant Slaughter, and he hires he has Robert Atkins doing covers, who worked for IDW on GI Joe. So he knows what he's doing, and the figures look fantastic. The Sergeant Slaughter that he has coming out, I pre-ordered that. It looks amazing.
What size are they? Are they like old school G.I. Joes, like 6-inch?
No, they're like the classified ones that are out now, the 6-inch figures.
Oh, like the Legends. Cool.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So definitely check it out. They're only available at the Valaverse website, so they're not in stores. So he's pretty much doing it all himself, kind of like myself. Just he's not he crowdfunded his figures, but not his comics. So check him out, man.
Very cool.
Phil, have you
Yes.
read anything?
Yes. So I've been reading the X-Men animated series, the history of that, which I think is awesome because you realize that they weren't supposed to really do the X-Men animated series. It was because the Leewalds, who were like the writers and executive producers of the show, were doing Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and that got canceled. So kind of just to placate them, they said, "Oh, well, here's the X-Men," because all Marvel cartoons were basically sucked, right? And they were going down the tubes, right? So they were just basically thrown on the X-Men, and they had like 24 hours to pitch it. So that next morning they had to go to comic book shops, and they just picked up the Claremont and Lee run, and that's why all of it is based off of that era. So I've been reading that, and I've been reading my favorite book of all time, 1984 by George
Okay.
Orwell. It's my favorite book of all time. My students never heard of it, right? And I was just
Because
like,
they weren't
hold
born
on.
yet. They're like,
like,
what's
hold
these
on,
numbers?
You'll know when you get to high school, kids.
You should be watching Lost Boys. That's just the last time I'll say that.
Or even
forget
better,
19
Blown Away. No, have your kids watch Blown
Oh.
Away. They'll learn a lot.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
learning experience.
How could I
And get the
not
tissues
mention
ready.
that Corey Haim to Corey classic?
Oh yeah, get the tissues ready.
Albino Thunderbun says he's been working out his back so he can carry the Lucent. I learned from Prime Time. Yeah, Thunderbuns is doing the God's work. Carrying the Lucent. So hats off to him. Leandra, Lost Boys rule.
He knows what's up.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll take it. No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
Well, which way are you taking it?
Not the
Holy.
way that's going to make fun of me. But it's probably going to go in that
Oh
way
my
anyway.
And absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
That is right. I remember we had a like theological debate. Like, what is more of like dystopia? Everybody getting what they want, or everybody losing everything? No, we're not getting into it. But I just think it's funny. I think we know what dystopia is.
So, Phil, while Sean isn't here, have you watched wrestling this week?
Oh my!
AEW.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
he's back.
Oh, we just on this episode of the podcast.
Yeah, we'll save it for Sunday. But oh my God, the ending of AEW was fantastic.
Doesn't make you feel so excited to be a wrestling fan again?
Yeah,
that was the type
absolutely.
of episode I was just like, the Pod God Sunday Night Heat is heating up.
So I'm going to the movies tonight. I'm going to the movie theater. I'm seeing what's that new Disney movie? Raya the Last Dragon, or Raya the Last Dragon, whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm taking the family. I know you can just buy it on or watch it on Disney Plus, but I think you have to pay extra for it. So yeah, going to the theater. I still have my AMC A-list membership. I gotta get the use out of it.
Sure, yeah.
And the last time I checked, we're the only people in the theaters.
All right. Do they still serve like popcorn and shit like that? Like food that other people got to touch? Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. So they don't let you pump your own butter now. They give you just like a little little container.
Nobody tells me when I can or cannot pump my own butter. That is my right as Sean Ahrendt. Yeah, I guess.
Leandro, tune in Sunday, 5 p.m. Phil?
Yeah, Sunday at 5 works. A little Sunday night heat.
5 p.m. Eastern. We're talking Impact Wrestling. We're talking AEW. It's the best show going today.
God, so good. So good.
Oh, there you go.
They all started talking like sugar high girls. We're talking wrestling. We're talking like the manliest thing you can talk about.
Yeah, other guys don't. Other guys balls in their face.
Greased up men rolling around in spandex,
trying to pin each other for 3 seconds.
That's sexist. That's sexist. I will not stand for it as a strong hetero man. I don't know. Whatever.
You can stream it on cinema off of Fire Stick, allegedly.
Yeah, always say allegedly when it comes to that type of stuff. Like when it comes to like allegations, just say allegedly. Nice. He knows what's up.
And it's real, absolutely, Leandro.
Hey, exactly. Leandro gets it. The outcomes may be predetermined, but what happens in the ring is real.
Oh, so they'll let me choose of who dude's balls I want to throw into another dude's face
Right.
as
Right.
long as I'm in the ring.
Yeah, I feel like your finishing maneuver would be the teabag, Sean.
I feel
Tap
you might be
out.
right.
Tap
Yeah,
out.
Unagi. I feel we might be in sync on this one.
Sean, what have you been watching this week?
Oh, you know what? Watch Superman and Lois. It was fine. There is
Yeah.
a show on Sci-Fi that you really should check out. It's called Resident Alien. It's with
I
that Jimmy.
saw commercials for that. The guy
Brilliant.
from
Yeah, the ginger from.
that sci-fi show that everyone likes that I never liked is
Yeah,
in it.
that one. Oh, it's pretty cool. Dude, it's funny. Like, I've never laughed so hard in quite some time. And just as a little spoiler, he spits in a kid's face in one of the episodes, and it's so hilarious. He's just like, pooh. But you got to watch the episode to get what's up with the what's up. But no, it's a really funny show. It's well done. Makes fun of everybody. It's good times.
Yeah, he's the pirate from Dodgeball, right?
Yes.
Yep. Why is Phil still here? I thought we decided to kick him 10 minutes ago.
Don't worry,
Man.
don't worry. Darren's got my back, Leroy. I got Darren Wagner, my tag team partner. We're gonna go.
Yes.
We're gonna go in.
Yeah, he got kicked twice. You know, we bring him back. The moral compass has a big heart, and I can't kick Phil.
I told him get the
Come on
out of here. And he's one of my best friends. Imagine that. That's how we treat each other.
We got a Fenrir Fire in the house. We got Mark Yoon. I should take his place. Oh, Yoon's out. He's gunning for you, Phil.
He's blowing.
Hold on. You've seen movies, but not apparently good movies.
Oh, Mark Yoon has shitty taste, but but where you're coming from? Oh, let's see. Yeah. What's happening?
The disrespect. The disrespect from this guy. He's young. That's the only thing I can chalk it up to. He's 30, going to be 34.
Oh, wow. Those were the days. You want to be 34?
You're on thin ice, Phil.
I know.
Yeah.
That's right. That's all right. I don't need to please everybody. I just know that I've already decided that I've got Danger Vanessa on my side. I've got Darren on my side. I've got Leandro on my side. This is what we got.
You're turning into Tanya Hardin. You're on thin ice.
Sean, please continue. Tell us about this this Resident Alien show.
So anyway, long story short, it's an alien. He crash lands on Earth. He's supposed to kill the world. Shit happens where his plans fall through. But it's pure hilariousm. Again, it makes fun of everybody. And it's just poetry. It's sick humor. It's good times. It's good. It makes the little guy inside feel like warm and sweet. So that's good.
You heard that, chat. It's pure hilarism.
Yeah, hilarism. Look, Phil's wrong, and you're making fun of the fact that I'm making up my own words. Like,
Sean, you know I love you.
Yeah, I know. Won't kick me. Okay. But that's pretty much it. And then again, just watching fucking like Thundercats and Jesus. That's a hashtag we should not start. That's not a good
Darren, don't encourage him.
That's right, Darren.
There you go. Yeah.
Phil's turning into the heel of the show.
I love it. I embrace it. I feel like Red Skull from the first Avenger. I embrace it.
So Phil, we've already established you have terrible viewing tastes. What have you watched this week?
I'm gonna give Mr. Aaron some free advice. If you have,
pull out.
Yes, right. But if you have Amazon Prime, right, you gotta watch Hell's Kitchen because
I was on Hell's
Gordon
Kitchen.
Ramsay Uncensored is the funniest thing ever. When he's just like, it's fucking non-stick. It's the greatest thing.
He's a prick, but he's a nice guy. He low-key made fun of my haircut when I had hair, but I took it in stride. Yeah, what was it? It was the episode that was in Elmo Park, New Jersey. Not funny, but unfortunately, later on, the guy that ran that restaurant was cheating on his wife. Then he committed suicide jumping off of I don't think it was a GW. Like he would have exploded from that. Maybe it was a Patterson's bridge. But yeah, that was sad. But yeah, I was on TV anyway for like third of a second, and I was memed by our friend Tim Pront. It's awesome.
Moral compass. What meth-infected back alley did you pull your guests from? Good question.
Not Camden.
So Sean, I think we've talked about this 100 times. Sean and I met on the Rob Liefeld message boards, but we met for real the first time in Chicago Wizard World 2007. Both Jersey guys. We immediately became best friends. Hang out all the time.
That's
until
where we
recently.
met John in person for the first time as well. Like we've kind of all known each other. Like
yeah.
For a few
John.
years, and we all just met there at the show because they were tabling, and I just went to hang out and just kind of learn the ropes. Like find out what I need to do what I gotta do type of deal. And I had a lot of fun. It was great times.
Yeah, John Malin was there. My wife still holds a grudge against him. She asked if he could draw in her sketchbook, and he blew her off. So she had a sketchbook where she would have the artist draw a picture of themselves with their favorite character, and she actually got Rob Liefeld to like draw in it, and he drew himself with Deadpool. But John big timed her. He was like, nah. And Phil McNulty. Phil, I know him from just going to cons. I would see his name all the time, and I think then I saw him. He was friends with Ryan Brady, who I was friends with on Facebook, and I saw they started doing a podcast together about the 90s, where they would talk about like 90s X-Men and Batman the Animated Series and Heroes Reborn, and I just became a fan of that. And then Phil and I introduced myself to Phil at a convention, and then the next convention I was at with Phil, his dad came up to me and said, "Oh my God, my son loves you."
I know.
So I took Phil under my wing and
like a mini comic protege. And then of course me hanging out with Mark, of course you're gonna hang out with Sean by proxy. And then Sean and I realized
I'm the bad at the video.
We pop our mouth. I think Sean and I really bonded. We popped our mouths off at some dude at Wizard World, and we're kind of like that asshole. And then we're like, hey man, how's it going?
Yeah.
What season were you on, Sean?
It was recorded in 2007. All right, it was recorded in February 2007, so it probably aired either that following fall or the winter. So that's all I'm going by. And the guy Gene, his real name's not Gene, it's Christopher. He's my aunt's nephew. He goes by Gene. I don't know why, but that's cool. So that's the reason why we were on the show.
Eddie Winkler's in the chat. What's up, Eddie? Thanks for joining us, man. Leroy, everyone loves the moral compass. Not everyone deserves to be on a panel with him.
Oh man, Leroy, guess what? You're gonna have to do a lot more to get rid of me, because I am just like any good heel in the wrestling business. I may not show up every time, but I got a steel chair that right in the back of the head of the face. Maybe I miss my mark, and then the blood's everywhere, and maybe I get some heat backstage, but that's why it's the Heat on Sunday Night Heat.
Nice. I
feel you're
inspiring Leroy, so this should be entertaining.
We got Good Stuff Comic Skater in the chat. What's up, man?
You know Leroy.
I don't even know Leroy. Yeah.
You know Leroy.
He was doing oh my God. Phil, what were we talking about? This is a train wreck.
Some form of masturbation, I assume.
We were talking about how we met.
Oh, right,
yeah,
right, right.
yeah. Definitely
All right.
masturbation.
I feel like this is a good time to talk about Sea Dog and Codename Killswitch. So, 5 days left in the campaign. We're over $15,000. Unlock the Rebel and Neon mini print for everyone. Next stretch goal unlocks at $23,000. We got 5 days to get there. If we hit that, everyone gets a Viking Wolf ash can. Viking Wolf, my next project. All the artwork's done. It's being colored by Dexter Weeks right now. Looks fantastic. Dex just
It
sent
looks
me
beautiful.
the first 4 pages yesterday. I sent him some notes back. I had a couple little tweaks I'd like to see, but overall looks fantastic. I knew Dex and I were on the same page when he was like, I see a Battle Chasers color scheme for this. And I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, that's the way to go. So, but yeah, so look for Viking Wolf to launch sometime March, April, hopefully, once Sea Dog goes to the printer. But Sea Dog codename Killswitch, if you want his Viking Wolf's first appearance at $23,000, everyone will get an ash can preview of the book. Sea Dog, the book just looks fantastic. I mean, I don't know what more I can say about it. The artwork is just amazing. I feel Clint might be the most underrated artist in Comicsgate right now. The man is just so talented. Team him up with Andrew Dahlhaus on colors, and the book looks fantastic. It looks like what 90s X-Men would look like, what it should look like. But the book's just beautiful.
It's diabetes on the page. I love it.
Yeah.
See that bottom panel? Looks like it should be like the Snyder cut. Just from the color light tone he has over it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Beautiful artwork. We got variant covers from Dan Fraga. Just got the layout for now, but trust me, there will be a finished Dan Fraga cover, inked by Shelby Robertson, colored by Matt Yackey. Then we got the book 1 reprint featuring John Malin's line art, and we have the first printings of book 1 available as well. They're available as an add-on when you check out, but definitely check it out. $75 gets you both covers to book 2 and the reprint of book 1, where you can get all of those books separately for $25. Both book 2 covers for $50. Our fan pack, which is all 3 books plus a sketch from Clint for $125. If you were part of our mailing list, you can get that for $100 with the secret link that I sent out to backers on the day of launch. And then $200, the Babe box. That's that awesome collector's case that comes with every book we've put out for Sea Dog and Codename Killswitch. So that's all 3 covers to book 1, both covers to book 2, sketch from Clint, a sketch from me, a Sea Dog pop socket, mini print, trading cards. Everything we've put out so far will be included in that box. Only 5 days left. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. The link's in the description, but I will also send it out to the chat.
Dead air.
What's that? Dead air?
Yeah.
I was trying to catch up to the chat.
Oh.
I missed a lot of stuff.
So Phil, was there anything about the X-Men cartoon that they're like, we wanted to do this, but we just couldn't?
So a lot of the stuff was they wanted to get like Colossus, and they wanted to get Colossus and Nightcrawler in there, but because don't worry, Leroy, I have your hashtag right on my name here. Leroy Witches, he was the main event.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Don't worry, Leroy, I got you, buddy.
That's awesome.
So anyway, yeah, they were just saying, but because they failed so miserably on Pride of the X-Men, they thought those
that
characters
failed? Why did they think that failed? That was fucking
because it wasn't picked up.
Well, that's a failure. Yeah, I can see that.
That's right. I'm wearing the color too, Darren. That's what tag team partners do. We prop each other up.
TMI, Darren. Jeez. Yep. Joe Sontag did a Viking Wolf piece. It'll be part of the campaign when we launch soon.
It looks great. He sent me some close-up shots of the detail. I'm like, motherfucker, that's awesome.
All right. So what else? We ran through everything we were supposed to talk about. I'm really surprised that Phil is not getting along with the chat, because I think the chat's awesome. And yeah,
we're getting along just fine. I got my peeps. I've got my inner circle now. We're just introducing the heel faction onto the best friend show.
Who inked that Malin piece? Malin. Malin works all digital. More Phil hate in the chat. Phil has My Little Ponies on the pull list.
Well, it's mainly Leroy who has the hate, but that's because we all know hashtag Leroy wishes he was the main event. Eddie's got my back. The pod got her.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Leandro, heel turn. Swerve.
Dropping bombs.
Honestly.
Oh, Eddie Winkler's on your side.
There we go. Honestly.
Mark Yoon's on your side.
Thank you, Mark. I don't get the whole...
Yeah. Okay, here you go.
Okay, so honestly, I don't
Eddie
get
the
whole My Little Pony brony stuff. Like just now that Leroy has mentioned it, like for real, I don't get it. Like I can see how you could be attracted to like comic book characters, like they're, I guess because we had growing up, we had like the pinup issues, the swimsuits, whatever Scarlet Witch was wearing at the time, right? But a pony, that's dude, I can't imagine.
Splat Guts, he says he's gonna have to go back and watch the beginning. It's a train wreck, Splat Guts. If you enjoy that sort of thing, like if you enjoy driving past a car crash and looking at it, go for it. Eddie Winkler's turning heel. Oh my gosh, we got a new tag team. You're cheating on Darren, the main event Misfits.
I wouldn't say president, man.
You pay your annual dues though.
Truth.
I mean, I'm not the founder like Leroy, but
so if there was like a cool custom Gambit My Little Pony figure,
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
My Gambit love knows no bounds. So when Leroy said X-Men are gay, yeah, I could see that, especially if you find the right character. But it's funny because one of my friends years ago asked me, like, if I was hanging off a cliff and so was Gambit, who would you say? I said Gambit. I didn't even let him finish his statement. I'm like, Brian, we're not good friends enough for me to save you over Gambit. Sorry, buddy.
Well,
here's a question. If Sean and I were hanging off a cliff, who would you save?
Do I get to save both or just one? Is it down between Sean, Mark, and Gambit, or is it Mark and Sean or Gambit?
Gambit's not even involved.
Oh, between Mark and Sean, between you two, who had a save? Oh,
you should just throw yourself off the cliff.
I think the answer.
Well, I had a different answer, but I was going to go with something else.
You took too long, Phil.
No, the correct answer is I would save Mark because he's the moral compass, but Sean could survive the fall because I just believe Sean's body could take the fall, and he'd be like, "Guys, I'm all right."
The correct answer.
Sean knows it.
No, Sean had the correct answer.
You're out.
No. No, Mark's got a kid. Mark's got a kid that needs a father figure in his life. And if Mark goes, Sean would have to step in that role, and I don't think Chase would ever be the same again if Sean had to be a de facto father figure to Chase.
It would be like Joe Pesci and Joe Piscopo on Thursday nights.
You know what time it is? It's time to ask the moral compass.
Oh.
This week's question comes from Amanda. You are an eyewitness to a crime. A man has robbed a bank, but instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage that can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for its children. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities with the information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, leaving a lot of kids in need. What do you do?
Fuck
Amanda, first turn yourself in. Stealing's wrong. And stealing from a bank, you don't know whose money that is. That could be people who really need that money. I mean, it could be their life savings. It could be someone who needs that money for surgery. Maybe someone has that money and they want to donate it to an orphanage, but that's their choice. You can't just steal them. You're stealing their hopes and dreams. That you don't know what that money could be for. Stealing is wrong. Doesn't matter what it's for. The moral compass says you turn that person in.
I'm with Dojo here in the chat, because banks don't have all that money in there. They only have a certain amount of money. So if you ever go to the ATM and it's didn't have money in there, it's not because they were stolen. It's just because that they're constantly moving funds between banks. So it's not like that's anyone's money in particular. You just go to a new bank.
So Dojo says do the right thing, but then he says banks has insurance, so he's condoning stealing.
Yeah, you got to give to the orphanage. Down with big money, man.
Stealing
is wrong, man.
Even these horrible. Well, I guess now female.
So Phil, you would just if you're at my house and you see something you like, are you going to just take it and was like, Mark has insurance, F him?
No, that's not why the question. That's not why the question was posed that way. That's just straight up a moral question of, do you steal from your friends? The answer is no, right? You let Sean do it, and then you say, thanks for grabbing for that for me, Sean, right? But really,
you told me.
But really, it's just because it's sort of like the Robin Hood thing. You steal from the rich to give to the poor.
I was thinking that. But I'd rather be Green Arrow, but he's already rich. But what suit am I wearing? Can I customize my own suit?
So, yeah, I'd customize your own suit, man.
Yeah.
You do you, buddy.
Yeah. Instead of having a full arrow, have a gauntlet, like from Cops, from the cartoon.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Stop talking. This guy. All right, cool.
You'd have to go with the Mike Grell gauntlets, because sometimes he'd quick pull it out and quick throw it as a true marksman.
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
Mark, morality is subjective and dependent on the situation. Mark, don't overthink things. Stealing is wrong.
It was a complicated question. It deserved a complicated answer.
Justifiably so.
No.
Right. Thank you, Sean.
Stealing is bad. The right thing is to turn in the thief. Absolutely. See, Dojo is going back and forth. I can't get a read on this guy. However, your reasoning was a fallacy, because stealing from the bank is not taking from the individual depositors.
Correct. That's why. See, Dojo and I are on the same thought. You're not stealing directly from people. It goes into.
Dojo, you don't want to be on Phil's side. It's not going well for him this episode.
No, it is. He's part of the main event misfits. We've got Eddie, We've got
I
Eddie.
think
Now we've got
I'm on
Dojo.
Dojo's side. Hold on. Yeah, he knows his shit. So whatever he says, I'm gonna just
Leroy, morality is not subjected on this channel. The moral compass knows the way. Absolutely. I mean, Leroy's been making sense all episode.
Sometimes that way gets lost, but
there's a reason they have called me the moral compass. They trusted me. So stealing is wrong. That's the final answer. Next subject. Thank you for your question, Amanda. Very good question.
I don't think she got the answer she was looking for.
She got exactly the question she was looking for. The answer she was looking for from her question. When did Mark Yoon turn into some philosophizer?
Because welcome to the
nice.
main event misfits, Mark Yoon.
Mark Yoon's moving down here, and I'm not looking forward to it now.
Our stable is growing.
I don't even know what this guy's talking about anymore.
I do, so Dojo.
We're closing in on 50 minutes. Sean, Phil, I'm going to open up the floor to you. It's yours, whatever you guys want to talk about. Maybe not Phil, I'm not opening up to. Sean, if there's anything you'd like to talk about.
Yeah.
You got on Ott and stuff this week.
Tonight we have tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Isaac Bell, another Liefeld board member, alumni. So that'd be cool. Guy's always been talented, love his work, and it's gonna be a good time to chat with him tonight at 9 o'clock on Ott and stuff.
Yeah, Isaac's work is fantastic. His book looks awesome. Mm-hmm. And he inked me once back in the day. I did a signing at Barnes and Noble for Hawkman when they were having like their summer San Diego Comic-Con event, and I did a sketch of Hawkman, and I had Isaac ink it, and Barnes and Noble gave it away as a free print. So yeah, it turned out fantastic. He made me look way better than I have any right.
Hold on. I'll ask him about that. That's cool.
He probably doesn't even remember it.
What? Oh. You inked the mark. Cool. And yeah, and I'm going to be putting out my preview book to TypeOne. Probably taking pre-orders in mid-April. First scene, 15 pages, black and white with some extra bonus content. And yeah, pre-order. I'll give you a head sketch next week. What did I say? I didn't read it.
Nice. Phil, I'm going to give you a chance. What do you want to talk about, buddy?
Don't worry about me. I want to address the chat. But for real. Yeah, Mark, we are growing faster than the NWO. We will have, you know what? I will get T-shirts made, right? Got to make those Poulton bills. Got to make that. Mark is like the best at like saying, you know what? I'm going to market myself and get everything. He's marketing himself with T-shirts. My main question is, when are the Graveyard Shift action figures coming out?
With the Sean Ahrendt build a figure pancreas, because I am a character in Graveyard Shift.
Yeah, you're Ensign Ahrendt, right?
Yeah, that rhymes.
Yeah, there was just Mike McMahon was showing me pages from U.S. Assassin 3, and there's another Sean Ahrendt Easter egg in there.
Oh, it should be lovely.
Look at Leroy. He's such a nice guy.
Oh no, it's definitely been fun. This is the format I love. I love a good train wreck, and I love a good chat base. This what makes podcasting fun, is when you get to talk with, fellow people. Yes. Thank you, Eddie. The main event Misfits T-shirts will be coming. We gotta set up a LaPod Gods shop, Mark.
Whoa.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Sure. I don't. Well, let's build our audience up a little bit before we start putting out the pod gods.
I've got one T-shirt sold. Thank you, Eddie.
All right. Anything else, Phil? We're getting close to wrapping this up.
No, I'm good. I think it's funny. Next time we talk, I want to talk about how streamers, right, have somehow become the new like celebrities. I mean, like I think it's something because Chase does Chase watch a lot of streamers and stuff? Does he have favorite like a Twitch streamer and YouTube streamer and all that?
He watches a lot of YouTubers. But it's like weird. They do a lot of like 3 a.m. videos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
just dumb stuff.
no, it's
but he loves it.
It's because like I for my students, I have like for the school store, they could buy like an original art piece from me, right? And one of my students was like, "Oh, can you draw me Ranboo?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is Ranboo?" Right? So that's what I was doing today during my breaks. Is I'm now inking my penciled Ranboo commission, and I'm just like, this guy has no clue how cooler the main event is about to make him. So I'm making stars.
Put that back up.
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome. But not to get personal, and don't throw it out. But like, what do you charge a child?
Well,
I don't charge money for the. I don't charge money for the students. They have to get like their week of scholar dollars, and then at the end of the month, if they have enough money, they can buy something from me. I keep it. I know how much the scholar dollars are, so I leave it about the top like 3 students get if they want to, they can buy something like a hand drawn art from me.
Nice.
Sort of get them motivated because the kids
Sure.
really are just like they're burnt out. They're tired. They have all this fatigue. They're overworked. So anything I could do to make their lives better, it's all about. It's just bringing art to students is the best part of my life. So
what a good guy.
I dig that.
All right. I think it's time to wrap this up. I want to thank everyone in the chat. Lord Crackhead, Leroy, Eddie Winkler, even Mark Yoon, Leandro, even Dojo Kun Comics. Who else we got? Amanda, thank you for the question, Amanda. Did I say Lord Crackhead? I think I did. Who else we got? Rob Arnold, the Replicator, was here. Fenrir Fire, Good Stuff Comics Gator, Splat Guts.
Did we shout out Darren Wagner, part of the main event?
Darren Wagner. We just did. Just going through the chat, making sure I didn't forget anyone. But while I do that, Sean, why don't you tell people where they can find you at?
Sean Ahrendt, across the board on social media and art and stuff. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And tonight at 9 we have Isaac Bell.
All right, and I missed Albino Thunderbuns. Thanks for joining us, Phil. Where can people find? Oh, and Bancroft. Yeah, he did a cameo. Phil, where can people follow you and not see you post artwork?
They can see me not post artwork on Twitter and Instagram at Animated Phil. I will be posting this Ranboo thing up there because why not? No one's gonna. What really grinded my gears was I did a cover that was for a comic book exclusive for a shop, and someone plagiarized me. So ever since then, I've been very weary about putting artwork up because you never know who is going. And it was an artist in the community in the New Jersey con scene. But you can follow me to my meth dealer at Instagram at Animated Phil, on Twitter at Animated Phil, and Sunday Night Heat, the Pod Gods, where you can see Mark and I probably just nerdgasm so much for this past wrestling show for AEW and Impact.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Coney Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. Go check out Sea Dog and Codename Killswitch Book 2. Only 5 days left. Got to get to $23,000 so everyone can get that Viking Wolf Viking Wolf Ash can, and look forward to Viking Wolf. Go sign up for the mailing list, and we will see you Sunday for the Podgots. Thanks for watching, guys.